New York Giants fans, your team is 3-1. There's a lot of stuff we could talk about on today's show, and we will. But the focus is your New York football Giants are 3-1. If you're happy with the season so far and you're enjoying Victory Monday at work today, I want you to like this video right now. You are watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Damn, it feels good to be 3-1, guys. Victory Monday is always fun. I'll tell you, it is much better going to work on a Monday after a win than a loss. We have a lot to break down on today's show. We have some big injury news updates on Daniel Jones, Evan Neal, Julian Love, Kenny Golladay. A lot of people left the game hurt yesterday, as well as Tyrod Taylor. We'll break that down. There's also a report coming out that Landon Collins is visiting with the New York football Giants. We're going to break that down. And I have 6 people that I was really impressed with following the game yesterday. I want to give them their flowers at the tail end of the show. But let's start today's show talking about Daniel Jones, because Ian Rappoport, he sent out a tweet this morning saying Giants quarterback Daniel Jones, who left Sunday's win with an ankle injury, is considered day-to-day. While tests will continue, there is some optimism that he plays, which is good. That means Saquon Barkley can play running back, because Saquon had to go in at Wildcat after Daniel Jones got hurt. Then Tyrod Taylor got hurt. Then Daniel Jones went back in as a receiver, and Saquon, it was Brucey time. If you know, you know. He ran some Wildcat snaps. Daniel Jones, though, before he got hurt, he carried this offense. 8 of 13, only 71 passing yards. He did what he was asked to do. They had to move the pocket a lot to buy him some time. This O-line hasn't been that good so far this year. In the pass blocking department, they've been great run blocking. But it was his legs that he did so much damage with. 68 rushing yards, including 2 rushing touchdowns, where he was untouched. And his legs have become so much of a weapon and a game plan of this offense that if Daniel Jones is not 100% with his ankle against the Green Bay Packers this week, I'm nervous and I'm concerned, because we have used that aspect of his game to extend plays, to move the pocket, and just to be a rusher and one of the best rushing quarterbacks in the NFL so far. And another problem and concern I have, that if he's not able to move and we're not able to do those rollout, those play action boots to buy him time, that's going to be a problem, because this Packers defensive line is one of the best in the National Football League. They've been able to get after the quarterback all season long. Rashawn Gary, he already has 5 sacks on the season. He's second in the NFL. Preston Smith, he's a damn good football player, 2.5 sacks. And Kenny Clark, he has 2 sacks. They have a lot of dudes on this defensive line that will keep the Giants' offensive line up at night. Jones isn't able to buy time by rolling out. I'm going to be worried about keeping him clean in the pocket. But I do want to say this about Daniel Jones. He has battled like hell this year, put his body on the line, and literally done everything he solely can do to win the Giants football game so far this year. So if you're proud about Daniel Jones and you want him back next week, I want everybody, even the Daniel Jones haters, which some of you guys think I am, I want everyone to stand up and show out right now. Show DJ some love in the comments section. Type 8 to wish our QB1 a speedy recovery. Here on Giants Now, we're going to continue to post videos every single day. When news comes out, we get you guys a video. When rumors come out, we get you guys a video. We go live on Wednesday. We go live on Sunday. We get you guys 9 videos a week. But look, we are trying to get to 14,000 subs by the end of today. We're about 134, 114, something like that. I'm bad at math. I just love the Giants and I love talking about them. Help us get to 14,000 subscribers. Hit that big red button and get Giants videos every single day. A lot of people were up in arms this morning because Landon Collins, yeah, that Landon Collins, is visiting with the Giants today. This isn't the first time that the Giants and Landon Collins have been in talks. Art Stapleton will show those tweets in a second. He talked about it, but Jeremy Fowler, he had this tweet this morning, says, is a reunion in the works? Because free agent safety Landon Collins is visiting the New York Giants on Monday and returning to the place where he made 3 Pro Bowls and an All-Pro team. Collins would give New York's defense a hybrid linebacker safety option if they reach an agreement. I view him more as a linebacker at this point in his career. He's not really a guy I want dropping back into coverage. But look, he brings some speed to this linebacking core. Familiar face. I'd be down to bring him back. And Art Stapleton said This isn't the first time that they've been in talks. Wink Martindale notably said, if you have a slow Mike linebacker, you have a slow defense. Landon Collins, he ain't slow. He said the Giants were in talks with Landon Collins before yesterday, and he'll visit today. They see a fit in the box, always Collins' strength. But Landon has always fought the notion of being a linebacker. Does that matter now? That's why he's a free agent, because he hasn't agreed to be a linebacker at this stage of his career. But if he wants to get an NFL paycheck, if he wants to come back to the New York Giants, he's got to come play as a safety in the box, pretty much a linebacker. Landon Collins is still a solid football player. Last year played in 13 games. We know he's a sideline-to-sideline tackling machine. 81 tackles last year, 3 sacks, 7 tackles for loss, and 2 interceptions. In 2020, had his season cut short due to injury, but in 7 games, he had 41 tackles, 5 for loss, 2 sacks, and 1 interception. It's not that long ago. Back in 2019 and 2018, he was one of the best run-stopping safeties in the National Football League. Over 100 tackles in 2019 and 96 tackles in 2018. He could be a guy that could bring some athleticism, some speed, some blitzing ability, and sideline-to-sideline tackling skills to this linebacker core that hasn't been all that great this year. Tate Crowder was good today. We'll show you some stats later. But look, I would be all in on bringing Landon Collins back to the New York Football Giants, but I want to take the pulse of all the real ones out there and all the Giants fans watching right now. Should the Giants sign Landon Collins? It would probably be a 1-year veteran minimum type of deal. I mean, look, we're going into week 5 and he's still a free agent. If he had better offers, he would have took it. So should the Giants sign Landon Collins to come play a hybrid linebacker safety position? I say yes, but I want to hear from you. Type S for sign, type P for pass. Shout out to Dan Duggan, one of the best on the Giants beat, works for The Athletic. He did some great diagnosis of the Giants injury report. Let's break that down quickly. An injury rundown. Quarterback Daniel Jones is dealing with that ankle injury, significant enough for him to be pulled from the game, only to return in a handoff role. Was limping after the game, but no boot and crutches. Jones talked to the media and said he feels good and he feels optimistic, just a little bit sore. Quarterback Tyrod Taylor left the game due to a concussion. He's in concussion protocol. Who knows how long that takes. Take however long it needs to be. Don't be back on the football field until you're 100% ready. Tyrod Taylor. Kenny Golladay left with a knee injury in the third quarter, and he pointed out his MCL. Mark Lewinsky missed 1 series in the second quarter with an ankle injury. Right tackle Evan Neal left with a neck injury in the third quarter, but he expressed optimism after the game. That's good news. We need Evan Neal out there. Neck injuries are never something to play about. Henry Mondo was carted off the field with an ankle injury in the second quarter. Prayers up for him. Kayvon Thibodeau had back spasms on the last drive, but said he's fine. Kind of worrisome that he's already hurt again. I wouldn't say hurt, but let's hope that this isn't a trend for Thibodeau. I thought he played good, had 11% win rate in the pass rushing department. Thought he played well. Azeez Ojulari played well as well, but he did leave with a calf injury on the last drive, and he also expressed optimism post-game. Julian Love left with a concussion, tweeted he'll be back soon. We need him back. Maybe him missing a couple games incentivizes the Giants to go out and sign Landon Collins. And Aaron Robinson, who played really good before he got hurt, left with a knee injury in the second quarter, walked out of the locker room post-game with a knee heavily wrapped. That's all the Giants injury news we have today. Throughout the week, as more comes out, we'll get you guys videos. That's why you subscribe, and that's why you turn on your notifications. I want everyone right now, if you want a free Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley jersey, listen up and pay attention. Yes, a free jersey. Go to chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code chat125. Deposit $100, and they'll match you with a 125% deposit bonus. And then here at Chat Sports, we're going to give you guys even a better deal. This isn't with BetUS. This is just a Chat Sports special. We will give you guys a free jersey, free 99. 5 steps. Take a picture of this so you know what to do. Go to chatsports.com/bet. Use the promo code chat125. Once you sign up and deposit $100 or more, and you get the 125% deposit bonus, make a bet and send us an email of your first bet and your account number. You don't have to put a $100 bet in. Just put $100 into your account. Place a $5 bet, $10 bet on the Giants. Have that money last you all year. Once you do all those things, give us an email at jersey@chatsports.com, and we'll hook you guys up with a free Saquon Barkley jersey if you want that. Or if you're happy about the way Daniel Jones is playing and he's your QB, you can get this jersey. You've got to do those 5 steps. So go back, screenshot it, do those, and email us. Once you did all those things, jersey@chatsports.com, and we'll hook you up with a Daniel Jones or Saquon Barkley jersey for free. That's a Chat Sports offer, not a BetUS offer. So if you have any questions, email us, jersey@chatsports.com. Getting all the news and rumors out of the way, let's talk a little bit about how the Giants played football yesterday. Guys that really played well, Tay Crowder. He's been getting a lot of bad things said about him throughout the first half of the season. Hasn't looked all that good, but he played damn good football yesterday. 6 total tackles. He also had a pass breakup. He had a sack. He played really good football. Shout out to Tay Crowder. He earned his flowers this week. Dexter Lawrence was a badass all game long. Look, this is someone that dominated in the trenches. Dexter Lawrence had 8 total pressures yesterday against the Bears. That's tied for the most ever in a single game by a defender listed over 320 pounds. He had 2 tackles, 3 assists, 2 sacks. He was in the backfield all game. Shout out to Sexy Dexy, one of the best interior defensive linemen in the NFL. Andrew Thomas, he's so freaking good at football, and I'm so glad he's a New York Football Giant. Look, we got to give this guy his flowers. He might be the best offensive tackle in the National Football League, and I'm so proud and so happy that he wears blue every single Sunday. Nick Williams, a little bit of a revenge game for him. Spent some time with Chicago, and he stepped up. Had 5 total tackles, batted a pass down at the line of scrimmage. He was there all game making plays. Definitely left his fingerprints all over this game. Azeez Ojulari left the game due to a calf injury, but he looked good. I thought he had a good pressure rate. Seemed like every time he was in the game, he was getting pressure, had 2 total tackles, had a forced fumble, as well as a sack. I loved the way Azeez played yesterday. And Fabian Morrow, the veteran cornerback, he made some key pass breakups. Go back to the game where the guy ran kind of an out and up on the right sideline, beat Xavier McKinney, and Fabian Morrow came out of nowhere and had a pass breakup. He had 2 pass breakups on the day. I thought he played really, really good football. A lot of guys played good. And I can talk about everybody on this football team. I mean, Saquon Barkley is the best running back in the NFL. This guy is so back. Saquon Barkley's back. A lot of people played great. I just wanted to single out those 6 guys because those are guys that we don't really talk enough about on this channel. We could talk about Andrew Thomas every day, but those guys, they played great, and they helped the Giants beat the Bears to get to 3-1. I appreciate everybody that made New York Giants Now a part of their day today. Damn, it feels good to be 3-1. I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. If you made it this far in the video, let's hit a real one. Roll call. Made it this far in the video, drop a real one in the comments right now.